prosperity. Rob Blackstorm here. What I want to talk about today is I want to talk about an easy way to harness energy, all right, and an easy way to align with nature. Now, every day has a planetary correspondence. Every day of the week has a planetary correspondence. So you have Monday, that's for the moon. You have Tuesday, that's corresponds to the planet Mars. You have Wednesday, that goes for Mercury. You have Thursday, that goes for Jupiter. You have Friday, that goes for Venus. You have Saturday, that goes for Saturn, and you have Sunday, that is for the Sun. So each day of the week has a planetary correspondence that corresponds to the original 7 planets of astrology. All right. So each day has a particular resonance associated with it. And when I talk about resonance, think about the difference between R&B, right, and hip hop, or different forms of hip hop. So say Mars would be like, Mars is a Tuesday, right? So Mars is a day of aggression, assertiveness, and war, right? So that's like drill rap, right? Gangster rap. Then you have Wednesday, which is a day of communication. So that'll be like a day for like a lyricist, like a Common or a Nas, right? Or Rick Ross, people that are great with lyrics and words, right? You'll have a Monday, a moon day. That's like a day of the moon. So we're dealing with like a Orset, a feminine, internal type of day. So that's like an R&B day. You have Thursday, which is Jupiter, right? Jupiter deals with abundance, growth. So that would be like a day that's for like, money rap, Jay-Z, right? Future, throw up some commas, things like that. You have Friday, which is a Venus day. So that's a more like Sukiana, sexy red, very sexual. Venus is a day of love. It's a day of passion. It's a day of sex, right? A day of extreme heat, right? Joy, things like that, right? Parties, party rap, Puffy and things like that. Bad boy era rap. You have Saturday, Saturn, right? That would be a day that would correspond to, let's see, who would that fit? That would be like more of like a underground rapper, like, Griselda, the Makamis of the world, things like that, because it deals with like cycles and deals with systems, and it deals with organization, right? But it also deals with underground, like having those cycles going in process, right? And then you have a day of the sun, right? The say of the sun would be like gospel, spiritual type of music and things like that, right? So each day has a certain type of resonance and energy attached to it. So today, when I'm recording this, is Wednesday. Wednesday is a day for Mercury, and I'm wearing a shirt that corresponds with the color of the planet, which would be Mercury is like maroon, a type of red, right? So I'm wearing a shirt that corresponds with that energy. Now, this energy will basically is a signal, right? I'm sending out a bat signal to the universe, so to speak, right? I'm sending out a lighthouse to the universe and saying, I want to be one with the energy of the day. I want to be one with nature, or the Netzaru, or the God power of that day. So you wearing that colors have a frequency. That's why each chakra has colors, right? Going from purple down to red, right? Each chakra has colors. So when you are wearing things, and it doesn't have to be a shirt, right? It could be your underwear, it could be your socks, it could be your undershirt, right? It could be you wearing a bracelet or something that corresponds with that color. It could be your bed sheets, right? It could be your curtains, if you want to flip your curtains or something, or if you're working on a particular thing, right? We are trying to communicate more. Wednesday is this, deals with communication, right? So when you want to tap into a particular frequency and a particular energy, you wear colors that correspond with that frequency and that energy. And that will allow you to now be able to tap into whatever opportunities that may pop up for you to communicate, whatever opportunities that may pop up for you to be able to speak things into existence, right? To use your Heka. This will be a day for affirmations, right? In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:1, right? In the Bible. So the word is powerful, right? The utterance, right? It's also dealing with like Ptah, right? The Kemetic deity Ptah, the potter, right? Who fashioned things from the word, which is where that whole Bible verse came from. That particular, all the verses in the Bible you could find in different myths and different Kemetic lore or Egyptian lore or Egyptian mythology. Or so it's an easy way for you to be at tune and at one with nature. And the more you do this, the more you kind of see the universe respond to you. And what you'll start to see are coincidences, right? And there's no such thing as coincidence, I always say, only confirmation. There's no coincidences, only confirmation. So when you see coincidences, like for instance, tonight I got invited to do one of my friends, my ex-co-workers podcast, and we had a successful show. It was my first time doing it. Probably going to do it again, right? Most likely I'm going to do it again. But these are the things that happen when you are in tune with the energy of the universe and being one. The spiritual process is about making yourself a vortex, making yourself a vocal point of energy so you could match with that energy. See, the way you manifest things is not from reading books. It's not from listening to lectures, right? It is from actual practice. This is from the law of vibration. When you're moving and shaking with a particular frequency, and this doesn't have to do with even anything physical, right? Also, what was happening to me today is, for a while, you guys know I do music. If you heard my intro music in any of my lives, you know, today I had writer's block for a while, to the point where I was even like contemplating like not even writing music anymore, doing anything like that. And my writer's block today was gone. I was flowing, I was floating, you know what I'm saying? I was writing new things and you know, things like I was just writing and it was coming to me easily, right? And I attribute it to me being in tune with the frequency of the day. This will also help you to get rid of, let's say you're not a person that's vocal, right? Today's Wednesday when I'm recording this, so you're not a person that's vocal, you're kind of shy, you don't speak up when you need to, you don't know how to really express yourself and things like that. These are the things that'll help you get in alignment with that particular frequency and that particular energy. And it's a very easy thing to do. Again, you could do it, even with the color of the drinks that you have or the teas that you drink or whatever, right? Just having that particular color, that particular energy, right, will allow you to be in that particular energy, frequency, vibration, and the rhythm of nature. And once you're one with the rhythm of nature, now nature will in turn give you these downloads, will give you these ideas, will unlock certain things that may have been blocked in your subconscious mind or may not have opened up, right? And you have to knock on the door, right? You have to ask for what you want. You have to put yourself in a position to receive what you want. Nothing's just going to come to you without you doing anything. Just you having knowledge is not enough. Just you reading and listening to lectures is not enough. You actually have to do the work. You actually have to put yourself in position. And you could also do this with candles, right? We talked about planetary hours, right? Using different planetary hours when I did my video about money, my live about money, tapping into those planetary hours where you could harness this energy, meditating at these particular times or these particular planetary hours and having a focus, also using these deities during these planetary hours or using these particular days, right? This is a day that would also correspond with the Hebrew Kabbalah Had, with the Kemetic Sebek, right? the dog-headed deity, not the jackal like Anubis, but the dog-headed deity, Sebek. And this is also going to correspond even with Alegba. A lot of people, do their rituals for Alegba on Monday, but really, and this is a download I even got in one of my meditations, one of the days that Alegba really wants you to work with him is on a Wednesday, right? Now you could do Monday because that's what a lot of people do, but Alegba is or Papa Legba is the crossroads or the opening of the crossroads, right? And it is a deity that deals with children, right? It deals with toys, candy, right? And also it's a trickster deity, right? And the trickster deity aspect of Alegba is wordplay, right? Using the left brain, logic, reasoning. And even seeing with this whole transsexual thing, right? The LGBTQ Disney Plus community, right? Them using words, bonus holes, right? I remember back in the day, we used to call men with penises that dress like women, because that's what a lot of transsexuals, they still have that penis, right? But they're saying that they're women, right? Because they dress like women and wear makeup, right? And maybe cut off their breast, right? So they use words like bonus holes and transsexuals and new women and birthing people and all these type of words, right? To trick you, right? Words are stand-ins for sounds. Sound is the real frequency behind all these words that we're using. Every word, every letter makes a sound. So we're really spitting out frequencies, and sound is an aspect of light, because we all, the science is light travels faster than sound. But sound is right behind light when you deal with cymatics, right? Cymatics is the science of converting sound into geometry. But geometry is light. Geometry is image. Sacred geometry is something that you could see. So sound is very important. So I just want to touch on this real quick. Hopefully this help somebody on your spiritual journey, for you to tap into nature. Nature is what you really want to be one with, and what they have separated the world with. Even if you look at like GMO foods and the way the news and the music that is out nowadays, right? Drill rap and things like that, right? The new dot rap and things like that, right? These are gangster rap. These things are sound. They are frequencies, and they are controlling and moving people. You even see that in They Clone Tyrone, right? When they have the dudes in the lab and they put on different music and they responded differently depending on the music and the lyrics and things like that. So this is under this particular day, Wednesday, this particular day that will correspond with sound, words, right? Lyrics, right? People telling you to do things and act a certain way and telling you it's okay. And if you notice, no matter what people do, right? If people have reasoning for what they do, they have logical, quote unquote, logical reasoning. That's left brain thinking. But when you deal with the right brain, it's holistic, it's congregative, it's visual, right? The left brain is concrete, right? It's strictly earthly thinking, right? It's making things make sense via words, right? But it's separate. It's a separatist thinking, right? It's 2 plus 2, right? Where the right brain is 4. You know what I'm saying? So the left brain deals with parts. The right brain deals with wholes. So when you meditate, right, go into solitude, when you're actually in nature, it brings those things together. So this is just a hack that you could use, right? And to hack into your spirituality, to hack into your abundance, to hack into your prosperity, and to hack into your power. And more importantly, to hack into peace, right? Because nature, with all the beasts and animals and things, the cycle of life, it's peaceful, right? It may look violent to us, but everything is going according to the way it's supposed to go and a way to its nature, right? And us being God bodies, we have the ability to embody and invoke and evoke all aspects of nature, right? This is also a time when you want to be, even now during these times, this is a time when you want to be speaking into your mirror, right? Doing mirror work, talking to yourself in the mirror, bigging yourself in the mirror, giving yourself affirmations that start with I am, right? This is something you would do on a Wednesday, right? On a Friday, also, this is something that the Jewish community does, where they don't work, right? And it's a day that they're even sanctioned to have sex. Like, it's one of the religious things that Friday is the day that they have sex with their wives, because it's a day of joy, it's a day of love, it's a day of fertility, right? It's a day of party. That energy is in the air. So that's a day, even naturally, if you notice the vibration of Friday, it's the end of the work week, right? People want to relax, people want to have fun, people want to laugh, right? People don't want to really think about anything heavy. But then if you go to Sunday, right, that's a day where it's the day of the sun, it's the day of the light, right? It's a day of solar power, soul, SOL, right? You have souls on your feet, right? So it's a day of the soul. It's a day of renewing the temple. So the reason church is on Sunday is not just happenstance or coincidence. It's because, and Christ is considered the light, right? Jesus is considered the way and the light. So the light that they're giving you with church is the light of you following another man, right? In order to gain your salvation. On this path, we're not following any other man to gain our salvation. We're doing the work so that we could gain our salvation and we could become the Christ, which means the anointing ourself, right? So there's different things. Monday is the day when the week starts, right? The moon day. It's an internal day, right? You're starting the week. You're making your plans for the week. What's this week going to look like? How's this work week going to go? How am I going to take care of my kids? What am I going to cook for the week, right? It's a day of reflection. It's a day of internal knowing. It's a day of going inside of yourself, and a great day for meditation. It's a great day for rebirth, to start new things, right? New careers usually start on a Monday, right? You might start a new workout plan, a new diet, right? It's just a great day for rebirth, right? Or birthing new things. It's also a great day for meditation and going in and reflecting, and again, planting those seeds in nature. Meditation is great every day if you could do it every day, but Monday is going to be powerful because, again, you're going according to the cycles of nature. So the more you align with nature is when your quote unquote luck will be at its peak, and you'll start to see things in your life manifest more and more, not along with the tangible things, the money and the cars and the houses and the men, the women that you want to date and be with, and blah, 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 blah. But also not only the physical tangible things, but the internal changes, right? Getting rid of fear, getting rid of relying on the ego, getting rid of being angry all the time, getting rid of being tense, right? Getting rid of being in fight or flight. Tuesday is a day where that aggressive energy, okay, you have Monday to reflect. Now you have Tuesday, which is a day, okay, I reflected, I planned, so Tuesday I'm going to go hard, right? I'm going to, Tuesday is the day that I start my gym. I don't start working out on Monday. I start working out my gym regimen on Tuesday, right? Because it corresponds to the Mars day, right? Most people tell you start on Monday. I start on Tuesday because it corresponds with that Mars energy. So it allows me to stay in that frequency, stay in that rhythm, and it makes it easier for me to stay consistent because I'm going according to the energy of nature. I do my money work, my money rituals. Go check my Solomon Seal money video, the live that I did. Part of it is muted out, but just skip past that and get to the meat and potatoes. And that's when I do my money work, and my money rituals on Thursday corresponds to Jupiter. I have a money playlist, right? With all these songs about money, all these rap songs about money, these R&B songs about money that put me in that frequency of abundance of money and Those are the things that I'm thinking about during those days and have my mindset on, right? And have my visions attuned to, going according to the frequencies of nature. Oh, and let me add this. The colors of the week, right? So Moon Day, Monday, is a day you could do white and blue. Those are the colors of the day. You could use your shoes, you could use your socks, you could use your underwear, right? Again, any type of accessory, shirt, pants, whatever. But that's how you harness that energy for Monday, Moon Day. Tuesday, the day of Mars, right? Mars is the red planet. So red shoes, red sneakers, right? So on and so forth. Wednesday is Mercury. This is where you do an off red, like a maroon, maybe even a crimson, something that's like off dark red, right? If you can. But if not, just wear red. It's the same kind of frequency, right? The same energy. Then Wednesday, Thursday is a day for white in particular, also blue as well, right? But another thing I like to do on Thursday is blue and white is Tahuti's colors, even though I'm using the same blue and white for the Moon Day, right? Moon Day, Monday, you could use silver as well as a color. Thursday, also, you could tap into the crown chakra, which is purple, right? So purple and violet is another frequency you could tap into on Thursday. Friday is the day of, Thursday's day of Jupiter. Friday's the day of Venus, right? So Venus, green, right? You want to tap into the green colors. Also, if you're trying to heal, let's say you're breaking up, you used to party with people on Friday, right? You want to go out and party, you want to heal, you're going through something, right? Friday is a day of pink, right? Pink is a color for healing, internal healing, right? In fact, in prisons, they did a study where they made the inmates wear pink, and violence actually went down drastically, like 30-40%, just because they put the inmates in pink clothing, right? That's how powerful color psychology is. And color psychology is even used in how they market things. So let's say you're doing like health food or things like that. Green is the color you want to use for your products, right? For your logos and things like that. And you can research color psychology and marketing for yourself. It's on the internet. It's easy to find. Saturn, you want to use black, right? You're dealing with Saturn Day, right? There's also something called the black cube of Saturn, right? Which deals with the limits or the restrictions of Saturn, which is the cycles, right? There's a hexagram on the top of Saturn if you look. So it deals with the cycles of life, right? The circle, right? And also restrictions. The wedding ring is a symbol of Saturn as well. So you could tap into, so black is the color you want to wear, right? Even if you look on my Instagram, I went to see the Hove exhibit, right? My Instagram, raw_black store. I went to the Hove exhibit and I was wearing a black t-shirt, right? And black and blue sneakers, right? So again, tapping into the frequency. And even if I had like a red outfit or a green outfit, I probably wear some a black tank top or black drawers or black socks, right? Just to show nature again that I'm tapped into the frequency. I know what's up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready for my blessings, right? Sunday, yellow, gold, right? Sunday's yellow, gold, right? Those type of colors you want to tap into and wear, all right? So I just want to cover that as well. All right. So again, hope this made sense. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if this helps. And peace, power, and prosperity, and blessings on your journey as always. Rob Blackstorm, I'm out. One love, y'all.
Positivity. You guys know I'm a positive person. Let me tell you another thing I'm pissed off about. So I get on to YouTube, and then there's this preacher/prophet in this car. I'm not going to point him out because I'm not about trashing other pages. And he's like, and now this is to the Christians. So I act like this is Sunday morning. Oh, some of you guys are going to wake up tomorrow morning. There's going to be $1 million in your account. Let me tell you something that I observe. You guys know I observe a lot. These type of messages always come around when the lottery is 750 million, 800, a billion. And then Christian people, you guys know I'm a Church of God in Christ boy, right? Brad came up Church spiritual guy in Christ. Are the first ones. He said, type in the message. Type in there, I want to get my blessing or something like that, right? 4,300 comments. Oh, I'm gonna get my blessing. I'm gonna get my blessing. Let me tell you something, Christians. Stop it with the foolishness. You're not gonna just get. God ain't just pouring out money from the sky. Please wake up and stop the foolishness. Please stop that. I've seen and heard that all my life. It drives me insane. How's that been working for you? No, what God is going to do is reward you for diligently seeking. We expect a door to be open, but the good book says knock and the door should be open. So Christians that normally follow this kind of stuff and these fake guys that come through and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, then he turn around and ask you for money. Stop that. 2020, all of that should have just changed your whole view. I'm going to ask you, you've been hearing that kind of foolishness all your life. Now, God is a God of provision. I believe that. God is a God of miracles. And God can cause things to happen. But God wants you to diligently seek. He wants you to do the work. And I notice every time the lottery goes up, here we go with all of these messages. Remember when I made the video about Shiba Inu about 6 months ago? When it looked like Shiba Inu was about to take off, all of these YouTube pages, Shiba Inu, I had a dream in my spirit. Shiba Inu was going to take off. All of that foolishness. How did that work out? Here, I'm going to show you this. If you plan on retiring off of 1845 Social Security, then I'm just telling you, you're on a fool's journey. I'm going to just keep this one real. I know this is not like I normally talk, but I want to hit you guys with the truth because I care about you. I'm going to continue to bring you things that make you real money, and then you thank God for you making real money. That's how God works, okay? Then you honor God with your money, okay?